What up, YouTube? Skittle Fabs here. So, it's time. So, gonna be doing the time chain on my caliber. This is probably what you all been waiting for. A how-to timing chain for a caliber SRT-4. Why hasn't anybody made a video yet? Like, I've been searching the internet over roughly a year now. Haven't found anything. Been seeing like little videos, little clips here and there, the timing chain, so it's like, looks fairly easy, so let's order the parts, let's do it. So, here's my oil pump. I got it from Modern Performance. It took a little bit longer than I thought. I ordered it on the 4th, it's the 12th now. It was discontinued to the 7th, so I got it. Who gives a fuck about time, right? Now, at least I have it now. The car is disassembled. I got my water pump right here. This is also through Modern Performance. Got this from Modern Performance for $2.15 shipped, and this was roughly 90 bucks shipped, whatever. But thanks to Aaron from Real Tune on my timing chain kit from him. If you guys don't know him, look him up on Facebook. Real Tune Performance. So we got the parts. I'm actually waiting for the crank seal that actually goes on the cover that goes over the timing chain. So I ordered that from eBay. It was like, I don't know, $10 shipped, something like that. Alright guys, so right here is the timing chain kit, the water pump, and the oil pump. Basically how it's laid out is how it's put on the car. So my first thing I'm gonna do is take these tensioners off, so it will take tension off the guides and the chain. So first step, take these two off. It is a 10mm. All the bolts on the timing chain. I had to get an oil pan. So much oil came out of there. The next step is to remove the guides. Alright guys, so now we're onto these guides. They're all the same 10mm bolt. So now I am taking off the front guide to the timing chain, and the rear guide is actually already taken out. I just disassembled that a second ago. Now I'm working on just getting these bolts out, and it should break free. There you have it. That's the front guide to the timing chain. So you see how free it is? There it is, guys. There's the timing chain. There's the big one. Now for the small one. See how easy they come off? And that's the small one. The sprocket just slides right off, alright? There you have it. There's your old sprocket. There's your new sprocket. Alright, now for the cleaning portion of all the old gasket. Don't forget that. You're gonna need RTV to put it back together, but right now I'm just gonna clean it up and get it ready. Next, these 4 12mm bolts on the bottom of the motor. Next, lower. Now you can remove your water pump, which is 5 12mm bolts. I'm gonna pry this one too right here. So get a flathead and pry that and pop it off. Alright guys, here's the old water pump and gasket. Took that out. I'm gonna be throwing this away and replacing it with this one, but I'm waiting for a gasket, so I can't put that on, so we're gonna get to the timing. So what I did here is I removed the oil pump screw to the sprocket. The sprocket comes out, and here you can see it's notched just like it is there. So as long as you put your chain on right on your sprocket and line it up correctly, which I will be lining mine up in a minute or so. So while I do that, you guys can watch. Alright, so if you see here guys, I have the sprocket off and the screw in my hand. Now the yellow notch with the yellow sprocket link, all I do is I take my crank screw, turn it just enough that I can get it on there. And eventually I'll get it to pop on that. There we go. Now I'm timed for the oil pump and the crank. Put your bolt in. Now you can see up there, I'm timed perfectly. Timed perfectly there too. So now we're gonna get to the top. Here's your upper chain, and if you notice, the 2 discolored links on this chain, the 2 closest on the top, you just say, because one will go on the intake and one will go on the exhaust cam, and then the other one will come down here on the crank sprocket. So let's get this one, the intake one, hung on there. See, if you see the cams, how they're positioned, how the lope is up, and the lope, say the lope is at 11 o'clock and this one's at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, just make sure when you're timing that you have these 2 colored markings as your timing spots for your chain. So take the intake one, put it right there on the top. Come over here, same one right there. Now one might be a little bit difficult, but you can just take a socket, 14mm socket. Come over here. We're just gonna rotate the exhaust cam just a little bit so we can put it right on that one sprocket. right there. It is spring loaded, so just be careful, alright? There we go. There, colored. Come down here. Hang this. Put colored right there. You can see. And when my tensioners go on, should put tension on. There we go, see? And you should be timed. So I'm gonna put mine together, put your guides on, and set your tensioners right here, but do not pull the pin. Do not pull the pin on these tensioners yet, because that is also spring loaded and it'll shoot out. So just fair warning you right now. And your guides are self-explanatory. Intake, exhaust. So, and then these are the lower ones. There's the left side, there's the right side. Now that everything's timed, I'm gonna take one bolt out at a time and put lock thread on it. Now that everything's tight, you guys can pull your tensioner pins and no play. No play at all. No play. Maybe of a 1/8 of an inch. Well guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my video on how to do the timing chain on the Caliber SRT-4. If you guys have any comments or want to share anything, please leave a comment on below. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for the next video. Later.